Western Escape, Pilgrim. We're going to be trying to get off this train. That's what we're going to do. That's the way. That's the way to do it. Well, it's still loading, so while this custom level loads, escape to the channel if you want more Marvel book reviews and, well, Western escape rooms, or just any escape room in general. There we go. Here's the thing to read. Welcome to the Western Escape. A few trips to make your experience even better. Don't drop valuable items on the floor. Sometimes they fall through. Keep them in your inventory or on a piece of furniture. If you go back to a previous room, the door of the next wagon will close. Don't worry. Just try and approach the door again. After you have finished the room, you can stay to try to find all the tokens. There are some hints available to you. If you are ready, press wake up. Why do I gotta wake up? Oh, here we go. The guard just left. This is my chance to escape. Oh, there's nothing underneath the rags? Oh, excuse me. There's nothing underneath the rags, Pilgrim, so you better keep on going looking at stuff. Okay. There's obviously another... Alright, I'm going to drop the... Alright. It's a clue. Why is this one a clue? It's got like a line through it. There's some sort of thing to be doing. Here we go. I'm trying to read the note. I haven't noticed that the guard uses... here we go. I have noticed that the guard uses items in the wagon for the code. I think the order is playing cards. The chains on the board next to the desk. How many balls and shackles are there in this wagon? If I could just find out the last number, all I know is the guard always checks his hat before entering the code. Luckily, he leaves his hat here. Okay. So playing cards... A king is like a 10. Alright, how do I... chains and balls. Alright, I see like a 3. 3. Is this supposed to be a 6? 0? Supposed entertainment. Supposedly entertainment. Well, that didn't do anything. Alrighty, Pilgrim. Well, there's a different ball of chain everywhere. Do I just have to find the chains next to the board? How many balls and shackles are in this wagon? Well, there's 2 so far. There's a hat. Where's his hat? Hat him at. What size is his hat? It's a 2. I'm gonna put your hat on. How about that, huh? So it's a 2 for the hat. A 2 and a playing card? Or a 7? 2 or 7? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Audio. There we go. It's a little bit loud in me. There we go. So there's 2. I have 3. There's the chains. It's like a... So 4. Another 3. So... What's that? Okay, so it can't... So probably a 5. I mean, what way would you look at it? King of diamonds. A 7? A 5? A 2? Maybe a 2? So 2, it can't be just 2, because there's a 2 on this thing. A 3, 3? 2, 3, 3? 2, 3, 3, 2? Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way it's just 2, 3, 3, 2. Alright, what is, how do you read the card, Pilgrim? Maybe you missed something. Have you tried looking under the pillow? Lay everything out. What's missing? Fellowship that the note give you. But it makes sense to place a lock inside the cell, maybe by the door. Yeah. Next one is the hint. This is the puzzle. 5 of diamonds is missing. 5 of diamonds. Or 4. 5 of diamonds. Hang on. Oh, all the cards. Ace, 2. Oh, well, that's clever. Well, how am I supposed to know? Okay. I mean, just because it says, like, it's the 5 of diamonds missing doesn't tell me that that's the answer. Ugh. I don't necessarily... do you mind? 5, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. We're back on track, Pilgrim. We're gonna blow this popsicle stand. Come here. Is this no paper? Let's see what this paper says. I can't see anything to say because there's a plate in front of it. Alright, Deputy, you gotta stop playing with that dang train. You know the hidden drawer opens when the train goes. Sheriff Milton. Alright, so where do I put the... Start. Okay, interesting. No. So the only options it's showing me is that, but that doesn't go. Alright. So next would be that. Is that supposed to be that way? So there's another piece of the puzzle I'm missing. Are there any other pieces to the train car? Well, the problem is that they're all sideways, so that doesn't tell me that. Okay, choo-choo. Alright, yes. The sheriff left a note on the table, but they're not... I got those. Check the shelves and drawers. Okay, so there are pieces missing. Shares and drawings. I was wondering, because it's like, there's some... Can't make that train track. Would it be D? Milton. You gotta stop playing with the dang train. You gotta under the train goes. So dust, gold. I wonder if it would be dust and gold. G. Just do it this way. G. O. L. That's not gold. Interesting. Okay. Where would I get a hint for that? Going to be that. Oh gosh. Well, what would be... There's a key hanging on the board. There is? There's a key hanging on the board. Oh! Well, I feel sheepish. Alright, that would be... There we go. Alright, delivery instructions. Remember, only turn at the intersection. Starting points, Whisper Ridge. Remember, follow the train. One right, two left, one right. After you arrive at the destination, being Tumble Town. Good luck and don't mess this up. Okay, hang on. Alright. Okay. Remember, only turn at an intersection. Starting point is Whisper Ridge. From there, take the following turns. One right, three lefts. So, right. This is left. Left. And then left. So Ash Creek stop. Two right. Even hollow. So wait. So left. Then right down here. And right again. Bay Gulch Plat position. And one left. Down here. After that, around destination at... Where's Tumbletown? Tumbletown. Okay, so that's not right. 1, 3... How's that relate to what I'm doing? Oh... This is going to be like the Noir Detective. Okay. Only turn at an intersection. So there's Whisper Ridge. Okay. From there, take the following turns. One right. Boom. Then left. And then left again. It's going that way. And then left, gonna go this way again. Ash Creek Shop. So left, left, left. Then two right. So boom. Boom. Then one left. That's not right. So it has to be Long Spark Station. Wouldn't that be the right way? It says only take turns at intersections. Only turn at intersections. So what? Alright, remember to only take the first stop letter of every stop you pass. Don't use the starting point to... Okay, remember to take the first stop of every level you pass. Okay. B, G, C. So hang on. First right, point. Oh, I screwed up. Okay, so hang on. We know Tumbletown's supposed to be. So first right, do. Then left. R. And then left again. R, A, I, L. R, A, I, L. Rail. What if it's rail? Yep, there's an A here. Come on. No, I just had it. No. No, go back. Go down. There was rail. Okay. Alright. Let's get rid of all this. Drop 10 now, adjustment. Oh, I got an achievement. I didn't even know I did that. Oh no, there's another way. I have to go through. Look, there's no passengers. What kind of lock is on that door? Looks like a mechanical lock. Well. There's a little key. What else is in here? What's this? Small key, snake oil. This reminds me of that. What was the name of that one? It was also on a train. It was a community room. I threw something out the window and then people keep forgetting their belongings. I gotta make a mental note where the last stuff was. I made a map of the backside when I sat in a row that lost an animal. I checked that seat. When there's an entire row of lost items, I'll check the seats as well as the metal column to be sure. Path, 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 path. What does that mean? Okay. What's this? Is this the trash can? Aha. Ah, it's a token. Alright. Cool. There's hats, path, path. Plus rag. Okay. Is there anything up here in these ones? No, there's not. Alright, I only have 3 items. 4. I gotta make a mental note where the lost stuff was. I made a note on the backside when once the row lost an item, I only check that seat. When an entire level lost items, I'll check the seats as well as the middle thing to restore storage. Yeah, okay. Entire row lost seat. Check the seats. I'm not exactly sure I understand this puzzle. The only ones that had anything. Oops. The only ones that had anything was this one, 1A, this one, 1A, 2B, and this one back here, 1D. 1A, 2B, 1D. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. Is that the... The entire row has lost an item to the middle button. Oh. Okay. Not the snake oil. Snake oil is mine. Okay. So the hat goes there. There's a rope. Alright, so it's not the items and everything, it's the one. Alright, so when I lost an item in the middle button on that row must be pressed as well, even if there's just one seed. Okay. So this one lost. So the 2 side. Alright, let's undo that. So far we have this as far as a pathway. The entirety of this aisle is pressed. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, so the next hint is the code. 2A, path 1A, 2B, path 1D. Okay, whenever time is lost in the item, the middle button must be pressed as well. So I'm only pressing the things that don't have it. Wait. I'm not exactly sure I understand then? Alright. So this is the whole 2A, and then 2B. So it's just everything that's... Yeah, everything... Wait, what? Okay. I'm a little bit confused, but... So the entirety of the path... So that worked? What? Okay. I guess I pressed enough. What? Okay. I think that one glitched out, but okay. I'm keeping this. Alright. Okay, someone trying to mess with me. I gotta go over the corners. Cotton Eye. Oh, ha ha. Cotton Eye Joe. Ha ha ha. Wait, not Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married. Where to go? Where to come down Cotton Eye Joe. So this is taken from the DLC of the first game. Can't do anything with this thing. Why is there so many keys? Okay. Place behind a painting. Place behind the button behind the left painting hidden buttons. Press the button. Place behind a painting or a large map on the wall. Press the button. Okay. What happens when I press the button? Okay. Press. Is that for the token? What am I pressing the button for? X equals pi. X equals pi. Alright, Ash Creek stop. Okay. At the highest reach of the map, where the ground rises and the eastern river still runs narrow, stands the hotel. It catches the first light and watches everything off to the south. Alright, so hotel. Blacksmith. I'm missing a piece still. I need the hotel. Where is the hotel? Is that on the table? It's somewhere in here, isn't it? Okay. X equals 2. What is this? Chapel. Ah. What's up? And the ground rises and the eastern river still runs narrow. Eastern river still runs narrow. At the south. The ground rises. The eastern river still runs narrow. I'm going to put it right there for the moment. West of that place, close enough to the iron ring and iron. Blacksmith. Okay. At the highest reach of the map. Probably that. Okay, hang on. West of that place. West, yeah. You hear iron ring. Where's sideways there? Bank. Okay. The chapel was not built for convenience. It sits on the outskirts where the path bends sharpest. Far enough that prayers remain silent and not heard. The path remains sharpest. Guess there. The saloon recipes an easy center west of the river's bend. Saloon. Low keeps it seeing the east, a three-way crossing where decisions. The sheriff's office sees more than it admits. Alright, sheriff's is a three-way crossing. Which would be around here. No. What would that be? The saloon is over here. No. Further south, post land starts to feel spent. It's still east of the river. The bank anchors itself low and solid as the freight ground is swimming by. And surroundings may move. Further south, past where the land starts to feel spent. It's still east of the river. The bank east of the river. Okay. This is correct. Pagan chess puzzle. Okay. Like a pizza. Okay. Huh? Pagan cipher has a dial, so you may need to look very closely in your words to find out what the code means. You need a decoder key. Okay, where? There's nothing else in the drawers besides a bunch of keys and crap. Okay, hang on. Well, here's a note that might help you look for the cipher. The only thing that was there was this. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Where's the... Look for the cipher. The Pagan cipher has a dial on top of it. Well, the only thing was that, and the only other thing was this. As far as anything to look for, there's nothing behind it besides that token. Is there something else I'm supposed to be looking for? Let me go... anything. I ain't seeing nothing that would dictate it. Pagan cipher. Alright, I'm gonna just have to get the thing. G-O-L-D. Oh, I could have solved it without even knowing that. By my thing, but I don't know where this decipher thing and stuff is supposed to be. Again, it might be a little bit glitchy with... Fine, have it your way. Oh. I spoke. I had it right on the first lock. The first lock I did this, I could have had the answer just from that. Oh, there's the button. Wait, why didn't it open the whole time? Oh, it was timed. Ow. It does that after the fact, and that's where I would get G-O-L-D and stuff. Okay, that's where the site... Well, why didn't I see it beforehand when I pressed the button? All I saw was the thing. Oh, okay. That was weird. Okay, it might have been glitched. I don't know. I'll see one on the playthrough or whatever again. What am I looking for? The opposite saloon across the water trade continues. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, what am I to do? The key's in the drawer. I need something that isn't a traditional key. If someone requires a special, maybe it's locked somewhere. You need to open the safe. The Lay of Ash Creek shop. Okay. From left to right, the building should be first row, most north, Blacksmith Hotel Chapel. And Blacksmith Hotel. Nope. Why is that one there? Chapel's over here? What? Oop. Oh, my mistake. Jackalope moved. Let's see. Okay. Alright, something that's not a key. Well, I'm going to take some gold with me. I think this is a key. Sure. I can't escape while it's still moving. Stop the train. Just shoot the thing. So purple engineer. I have to get the purple to the green. And I gotta get the orange to stuff. Got it. What? I don't know what I pressed. Alright, the engine meters. Adjust the levers. Each lever stops the meters. Orange. Okay. Purple, orange, green. Okay. Okay. Let's see what that does. No. Pull that back. Okay. Green. So that's about where it needs to be. I need one more green. I need a green. Okay, so it's basically a math puzzle to see like how many steps you need. I need 2 steps on green. I need a -3 orange, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple. So what's going to give me 5 purple? So this will give me 5 purple. But it's also minus. Alright, need another 2 purple and a minus thing. Hang on. Let's see what this does. 3 purple. That added 1 extra orange. Okay, so now I need... Yep. I need a bunch of green. Now I need another green minus purple. Would that be it? It said once it's below, right? Get the needle to the green zone. Alright. I have to do subtraction with that. Subtraction with that. Alright, let's do that. -2, the orange. -2, that, and 1 purple. Alright, so plus that. Okay. Okay. Now I need a plus purple, plus 2 green, minus. This would do it. Yes, that's correct. There we go. A button appeared to help you find them. Well, thank you, Pilgrim. Let's look at all the things. Okay, stay. A button appeared to help me find them. Alright. Let's take a look. Let's start from the beginning. Let's look at all the token. Oh, there it is. Got it. Checked off. Joe wagon. Alright, the keyhole to the door on the first wagon needs to be blocked. The keyhole of the door on the first wagon needs to be blocked. Oh, yes. Simple. Passenger wagon. In the storage room is the chest and a small key. Yes, I did. Looks like someone else forgot they put something on top of the shelves in the passenger wagon. Someone forgot to put something on top of the shelves. Alright, looks like someone also forgot. If I was the sheriff, I'd put a small token in one of my drawers, just so I can wear it when I want. The map looks suspicious. I did the map. Okay, maybe I got it. Maybe I got that one. Alright, looks like someone forgot also they put something on top of the shelves. Yeah. If I was the sheriff, I'd put a small token in one of the drawers so I can wear it. I'm so thirsty, but the key tag seems to be clogged or something. That looks suspicious. Oh, okay, some of them are there. Well, how do you open the key check? Well, I was trying to see if the coal was here. Is it on the shovel? Well, I don't know. Maybe some things aren't able to be seen. Anyway, I got the thing that's important. Alright, solve the room. See you in the next one. Goodbye.